Looking rich and actually being wealthy are two completely different games. If you want to escape the rat race, you need to start thinking like a billionaire while acting like you're still on your grind. First off, stop chasing right now and start planning in decades. Billionaires don't care about a quick flex. They play the long game. They execute small tasks every single day because they know compounding is a literal cheat code. Next, check your ego at the door. When you're starting out, be humble enough to learn from anyone, but be absolutely ruthless with your priorities. If an activity isn't moving the needle on your goals, it's a distraction. Period. Turn your curiosity into a superpower. Don't just like things, obsess over them until you're an expert. Specialized knowledge is currency. Stop trying to outsweat everyone and start building systems. Hard work is the floor, but systems are the ceiling. Build routines that work even when you're sleeping. And here's the big one. Act broke on purpose. Just because your income went up doesn't mean your lifestyle has to. Avoid lifestyle creep. Stop buying things to impress people you don't even like. Look for asymmetric opportunities. These are bets where the downside is tiny, but the upside is life-changing. You only need to be right once. Guard your time like it's your net worth, because it is. You can always make more money, but you can't buy back a single second. Finally, build relationships that compound. Surround yourself with people who talk about ideas and investments. Your network is your leverage. Level up your mindset, stay disciplined, and keep building in silence. The journey to wealth isn't just about money. It's about how you think when no one is watching. In this final part, we dive into the remaining principles that separate the dreamers from the billionaires. First, you must master the art of silent progress. Billionaires don't announce their big moves until the job is already done. While everyone else is posting their every win on social media, you should be working in the dark. Let your success be your noise. Privacy is a power move. Next, stop trying to predict the future and start preparing for it. The economy will change and markets will crash, but those who have built a solid foundation will always come out on top. Diversify your skills and your income streams so you're never dependent on a single source. You also need to understand the power of saying no. Most people are broke because they say yes to every invitation, every distraction, and every mediocre opportunity. A billionaire's calendar is guarded. Saying no to the good allows you to say yes to the great. Learn to love the process more than the prize. If you're only in it for the mansion or the cars, you'll quit when things get tough. But if you fall in love with the daily grind and the problem solving, you become unstoppable. Discipline isn't a punishment. It's the price of admission for greatness. Lastly, always be a student. The moment you think you know everything is the moment you stop growing. Read the books, take the courses, and stay curious. The world moves fast, and the best investment you can ever make is in your own mind. Stay hungry, stay humble, and keep acting broke until your bank account looks like a phone number. This is the billionaire way. Behind every massive success, there is a story of struggle that nobody sees. Sometimes, you feel like you're doing everything right, but nothing is changing. You see everyone around you leveling up while you're still grinding in the dark. It hurts. It's lonely. And honestly, it's exhausting. But this is where the billionaire mindset truly begins. It's not about the fancy cars or the big house. It's about the person you become when you have nothing. It's about staying humble when you're at your lowest and staying disciplined when you're tired of trying. Acting broke isn't just a financial strategy. It's about keeping that hunger alive. It's about remembering the days when you had to struggle, so you never take your future for granted. Your friends might not understand why you're always working. Your family might wonder why you aren't enjoying life like everyone else. They see the no you say to the parties, but they don't see the yes you're saying to your future self. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to feel like the weight of your dreams is too heavy. But remember, the hardest climbs lead to the most beautiful views. Every sacrifice you make today is a seed planted for tomorrow. Don't do it for the applause. Don't do it to prove them wrong. Do it to prove yourself right. Do it for the version of you that stayed up late crying, but still woke up early to work. The money will come. The success will follow. But the strength you're building right now, that is the real wealth. Keep going. Your future self is waiting for you to win. At some point, you have to stop caring about being liked and start caring about being respected. The hardest part about acting broke while thinking big isn't the money, it's the judgment. It's the feeling of being left behind when your friends are out spending money they don't have, while you're at home working on a dream that hasn't paid off yet. There will be days when you feel like a failure, days when the pressure of your own expectations feels like it's crushing you. You look at your bank account, you look at your progress, and you wonder if it's even worth it. You feel like you're losing your youth, losing your friends, and maybe even losing your mind. But listen to me. That pain is your transformation. Billionaires aren't made in the VIP sections of clubs or in the comfort of a steady paycheck. They are made in the lonely hours, in the silent struggles, and in those heavy moments when they chose to keep going, even when everyone else would have quit. Acting broke keeps you sharp. It keeps you hungry. It prevents you from becoming soft and comfortable. Because the truth is, comfort is a slow death for ambition. If you get too comfortable with a good life, you will never have the grit to build a great one. You have to be okay with being the boring friend for a while. You have to be okay with people thinking you're not making it just because you aren't showing it. Let them talk. Let them judge. Your job isn't to convince them. Your job is to build a reality that they can't ignore later. Your worth isn't measured by the brand on your shirt or the car you drive, but by the depth of your character and the strength of your hustle. Real wealth is having the freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want. And that kind of freedom requires a temporary sacrifice of your ego. So if you're feeling lonely right now, if you're feeling like the odd one out, embrace it. You aren't meant to fit in. You're meant to. They tell you to think big, but they never tell you how heavy that weight feels on your chest every single night. In this part of the journey, it's not about the money anymore. It's about the mental war. It's about waking up at 3 a.m. with your heart racing, wondering if you're actually a genius or just a fool chasing a ghost. Acting broke isn't hard because of the lifestyle. It's hard because of the isolation. It's watching your parents grow older while you're still trying to make it. It's seeing your childhood friends hit milestones, weddings, new cars, promotions, while you're still sitting in the same room, staring at the same screen, betting everything on a vision only you can see. There's a specific kind of pain in being misunderstood. When people look at you with pity, when they think you've lost your way because you aren't playing the game their way. It's a silent, stinging ache that makes you want to scream. Just wait, I'm building something. But you don't. You swallow that pride, and you go back to work. Why? Because a billionaire mindset knows that the loudest boos come from the cheapest seats. Success is a lonely road, but it's the only road that leads anywhere worth going. You have to be willing to be the villain in their story, to be the failure in their eyes, just so you can be the hero in your own. If you're tired, rest. But don't you dare quit. That feeling of being broke and broken is actually your.
This is the final stretch. The moment where most people break, but where you decide to become legendary. By now, you've realized that wealth isn't just about the balance in your bank account. It's about the peace in your mind. It's about knowing that even if you lost everything today, you have the skills, the mindset, and the grit to build it all back tomorrow. The hardest battle you will ever fight isn't against the economy or the competition. It's against that small voice in your head that says, maybe this is enough. Maybe you should just settle down like everyone else. But you weren't born to just settle. You weren't born to work a job you hate, to buy things you don't need, to impress people who don't care. You were born to create, to lead, to leave a legacy that outlives your name. Acting broke when you're actually winning is the ultimate test of character. It's the highest form of discipline. It means you've conquered your ego. And when you conquer your ego, you conquer the world. There will be a day, very soon, when you'll wake up and realize the struggle is over. You'll look back at these long nights, the tears, the loneliness, and the doubt, and you will smile because you didn't fold. You didn't sell your soul for a quick paycheck. You stayed true to the vision. Success doesn't belong to the smartest or the luckiest. It belongs to the one who stayed in the game the longest. It belongs to the one who was willing to be misunderstood for years, just to be free for the rest of their life. So keep going. Don't look left. Don't look right. Just look ahead. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. If this journey resonated with you, if you're committed to building your own empire and mastering your mindset, then join our community. Subscribe now to stay on the path. And let's build this future together. The world is waiting for your success. Don't keep it waiting much longer.